His Majesty King Charles III and the coronation of Their Majesties the King and Queen. The coronation last month was a historic occasion. It was a day of pageantry and spectacle, with over 90 heads of state and government from around the Commonwealth and around the world visiting London to witness the event. And whilst the day was rooted in tradition, it also reflected the modern, multicultural UK and the wider Commonwealth. The coronation also promoted the personal passions of His Majesty, those of youth, community, diversity and sustainability, all themes which resonate here in Bangladesh. I feel honoured and privileged that I watched the coronation of Their Majesties here in Bangladesh, shortly after my return to Dhaka as the new British High Commissioner. And I was delighted that when I was presenting my credentials to His Excellency the President, I saw a picture of His Majesty's visit to Bangladesh in 1997, when he was Prince of Wales. Bangladesh has changed significantly since that time and since I was last here. The country is on the cusp of LDC graduation and is taking a more prominent role on the international stage. And in that context, I want to shape a modern strategic partnership between our two countries, building on our deep shared history, our strong people-to-people ties, and our Commonwealth ties. A partnership where we boost our economies, strengthen our security partnership, and work together on global and regional issues such as climate change, a free and open Indo-Pacific, and the plight of the Rohingya. First, on boosting our economic ties, we hope to increase two-way trade and investments between our two countries, based on open markets, a level playing field, and a firm commitment to creating jobs in both of our countries. As part of this ambition, the UK's Developing Countries Trading Scheme came into effect just this week. It will improve Bangladesh's access to the UK market, extending preferential tariffs and simpler rules of origin for companies exporting to the UK. On security, we will work together on global and regional issues, including a free and open Indo-Pacific in defence of the rules-based international system. Russia's illegal invasion of Ukraine is a stark reminder of the consequences for the world when those rules are ignored. It's reversing hard-won development gains across the world, including here in Bangladesh. And the UK and Bangladesh are both leading roles to drive international action to tackle climate change. In March this year, we signed the Bangladesh-UK Climate Accord. This commits us to work together to deliver the outcomes of COP26 and COP27 with a specific focus on supporting adaptation, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and mobilising climate finance. I'm also proud that the UK is the second largest donor in support of the Rohingya refugees, committing over £350 million since 2017. And we are using our role on the UN Security Council to keep the international spotlight on Myanmar. We want to work with the government of Bangladesh and the UN to find a sustainable way forward for the Rohingya and to meet their needs whilst they remain in Bangladesh. The UK and Bangladesh are also members of the Commonwealth Family of Nations, headed by His Majesty. We share a commitment to democracy, human rights and the rule of law as set out in the Commonwealth Charter. As friends of Bangladesh, we hope we will move our partnership forward against a backdrop of free, fair and participatory elections, with media and civil society playing a full part and where human rights are respected. Strengthening democratic institutions will also help attract the responsible foreign direct investment we all want to see come to Bangladesh. And finally, and more personally, I hope to have the chance to watch a lot of cricket whilst I'm here. It was brilliant to meet Shakib Al Hassan, the Bangladeshi captain, earlier on this week, and I'm delighted that the captain and members of the Bangladesh women's team have joined us this evening, together with members of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. When I was previously here, one of my favourite moments was when Bangladesh hosted the T20 World Cup. I have fantastic memories of taking the England women's cricket team to visit the Acid Survivors Foundation, and then being interviewed on the BBC's iconic Test Match special. So, you can expect me to be a frequent visitor to as many matches as possible around the country. In conclusion, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Thank you to our fantastic hospitality sponsor, the Meridian, who really have pulled out all the stops tonight. Deep thanks also to our platinum sponsor, HSBC, and to our diamond sponsors, Unilever and Standard Chartered Bank. All three make